On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane. Ain't about the trade. Have another trader. Get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me, but it's TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
We might as well start early because we got ruined yesterday by the lag. You know? God, I'm gray. Am I going to get more gray, Farmer? Where's Farmer? What's going on, guys? Good to see you guys here. Much love to you guys. Otter gang, gang, gang. What's going on, Zep, DJ? D Johnny or DJ Ani? I think DJ Ani. What's going on, Seymour Liddy, Rokinos? What's going on, guys? Luke Bailey, what's going on? Delta Chai, ça va bien? Bonjour, comment ça va? Happy Monday, it is Tuesday. Just letting you know, Magnum. Too good. Farmers here, what's going on, bro? We owe you ADA. I didn't get into ADA yesterday, so we'll go there. And you can't have hair on a busy street. There's a busy street joke in there somewhere. We're going early today because we owe it to you guys, okay? We owe it to you guys. And you know, I just gotta jump into it. Okay, so we've got an incredible pump today. Oh my God. Alexandra G. Jesus. Guys, I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. I'm absolutely spoiled. The queen has arrived. Guys, we can't start early and not let Alexandra G know. $20 super chat. Oh, God bless you. You know we love you here. We appreciate you. Thank you so much, Alexandra G. Guys, don't mess with the Otter Queen, okay? Let's see some Alexandra G's in the chat. You know we appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you. Some of these guys, they just don't know quality when they see it, okay? But you know, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, I owe you Ada. Then we'll do the dad joke, and then we'll say hello to everybody at 3 o'clock, okay? So Ada has pumped. It's on an uptrend. It's looking good, okay? Money is coming back into Ada. However, it looks horrible. It looks horrible, okay? great little push here, but until it really takes out, I would say it's got to get above this high here. And this is still a downwards wedge kind of deal. That's better. I like to see a lot more Alexandra G's with the goal. Alex O'Crypto, I don't know if I've heard you comment on it before. Do you have thoughts on Market Cipher being more of a bullish indicator, or do you find it helpful for shorts? I tell you what, I find it better for shorts. Is that crazy? I like shorting. I was born in the bear market, okay? I was born in the bear market. Terra Luna collapse. That's where I was born. So for me, I love the short button. Okay? It's saying my bit rate is low already. Okay? What does this mean? Your stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend that you use the audio stream at 128 kilobytes per second. Now, this is the struggle that we've been going through. It's not buffering, but I've updated the Streamlabs. I have a rocket ship of a computer. I have fiber friggin' internet, 900 megabytes of download and upload speed, whatever. It's still smooth, but it's giving me a warning already. Maybe I'm just too hot for it. It can't handle it. Maybe it's just pumping. We'll continue. I can see over here if it's messing up. So maybe Nono's on the hub. You never know, eh? You never know. Don't talk about my grandfather like that. Oh man. So with ADA, it's got a lot of work to do, right? You can see money coming in, VWAP's overextended, but it's pretty suppressed right now. I like ADA. I'm not a Cardano maxi or anything. I do hold quite a bit of ADA, but it's depressing. It moves. It's a lagger, okay? Cardano moves late. Any move, you check the dates. If you mark out this date, you mark out this date, right? Even the dumps, you mark out these dates, they're all pretty late, okay? They're late to the party, ADA. It shows up later. So we'll see if it does. It's got to break structure to the upside. Now, so it's saying the suggestion is the audio stream's current bitrate, 0, is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend you use an audio stream bitrate of 128 kilobytes per second. Okay, so I think I have Streamlabs set to that. I think I do. If I don't, maybe that's what I need to fix. So it is 3:01. Let's get into the charts. We're going to go over Bitcoin. It is pumping like a madman. Just like how I am madman about my Streamlabs lagging out, even though I've spent multiple thousands on computer and bloody friggin' lights blinding me while I'm yelling at a screen here. All I want to do is trade. I'm still in that long, by the way, making bank. Okay? I'm trying to get the mustache to line up. So, what are we on here? Number 5. We're only on number 5, guys. Dad joke of the day. We'll mark it off here. Why was the little cookie sad? Because his dad was a wafer so long. A wafer so long. Because his dad was a wafer so long. Oh my God. Daddy wasn't there to take me to the fair. So there's your dad joke of the day. Now let's get into all you absolute legends here. What's going on? Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Alexandra G, Magnum DeFi, Rokinos, Luke Bailey, Zep, Delta Chai, D Hani, DJ Ani, Magnum DeFi, Drew Farmer. What's going on? St. Louis Coin. Shit, I'm gray and bald. That's all right, man. That's all right. We're looking to lose hair here trading. Day trading is not easy. We're looking to lose hair. It's a weight loss, anxiety / meal plan and hair loss clinic here alongside with making money because we have made money today. Multiple setups given in advance today in our Discord. Shout out to Kyle. And if you wanted to trade alongside me, you knew that I was long. I just wasn't able to give you guys the technical setup. You know what I mean? I wasn't being like, okay, enter here. Like, I'll hold your hand. You knew I was long. So, Bullish Bradley, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Walsh Jesse. Is Walsh Jesse TRD Farmer or is TRD Farmer Walsh Jesse? You let me know. Luke Zaldana, what's going on? Good to see you. Drew, what's going on? Ivan TT. Hey, brother, thanks for all. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys scrolling through here. Mark Dutch is in the house. What's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Scott's in the chat. All the lurkers, say hello. If you're lurking and you're working, I would like you to maybe just throw a 1 in the chat if that's all you can spare. It would be good to know and identify yourselves, you know. I identify as Lord Otter / King Beaver, if you were wondering. FD White's in the house. Man, it's been a while. It's been a while. Good to see you, man. Back from your vacation. I see you're making some videos lately. Well, we gotta figure something out, man. We'll have to have a chat. Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you. Welsh Jesse is your long lost cover. Oh, okay. Watching from the pool already because those fire calls in the Discord today. Magnum DeFi. We be chillaxing now. Chillaxing. Is that like 1990s slang? Chillaxing? I think it is. So let's smash those like buttons. Subscribe if you're new here. We go live every single day. We got a fire Discord. Okay, you can see streamer mode is on. But you knew that I got long here on my TA section here. I am long. Enter long. Too quick for call entry. My head's in the way. And then Kyle gave you Solana. Oh look, my face is on there. Thank you guys for using BloFin. One of our sponsors. I think that's Luke. Thank you, Luke, for using the BloFin sponsorship down below. You can see we are sponsored by BloFin. We have an amazing deal that gives you guys a beautiful 20% cash back, a deal that I did have to fight for. So use the link down in the description below if you want to trade alongside us, BloFin and BINGX. But mostly BloFin are our trusted sponsors here. So, yeah, you got the beautiful Solana long here. I mean, Solana long. That just rolls off the tongue. Solana long, Solana la la long, Solana la la long, longly long, long, long. Oh, yeah. I went there. Yeah, I went there. I know you were thinking the same thing. Come on, finish it. Finish the song. Solana la la long, Solana la la long, longly long, long, long. Oh, yeah. I was listening to Bob Marley this morning trading, just letting you guys know. So this was interesting. Bitcoin market cap versus, I'm going to have that song stuck in my head all day, versus NVIDIA. So, you know, the two giants, really. I know it's not Bob Marley, my friend. Tool and Bob Marley. That's how I live, okay? So Bitcoin market cap, NVIDIA Corp market cap, I mean AI and Bitcoin, right? It doesn't get much better than that, right? My friends, look at this beautiful chart. Let's see some ones maybe just some otters in the chat for a beautiful pump today on the Bitcoin price. Let's go. Oh, man, we got 2 members, 3-month otter gang. Let's go, says Jorn Besser, man. Thank you so much, man. Jorn Besser, 3-month member here. I mean, the man, the myth, the legend, Jorn Besser, who's definitely got Arnold Schwarzenegger and otters as his background picture. So I would have to go and do this for you.
This is me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Put that cookie down now!
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I got you, bro. I got you. Thank you so much for being a member here. Jorn Besser, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Look at the otters. And then we got Mark Dutch, a member for 4 months. My man. Let's see some clogs in the chat. Mark Dutch, how's Amy doing? Amy is absolutely wonderful. She is expanding, okay? The baby is not far away. 2.5? She's 26 weeks. So amazing time in our lives. I mean, she's expanding. She feels good. She's tired, but then she's hungry, and then, you know, she's pregnant. So it's amazing to go through this experience with her, and I'm excited to become a dad and hopefully, you know, support her through. We were watching pregnancy videos the other day on YouTube, and I'm telling you, the shit I'm learning, I don't know. It doesn't apply to technical analysis. We'll just put it that way, okay? But, you know, I grew up without a father, so it's been a very special thing for me to become a father and actually be a present and good father in my child's life. So I'm very excited to have that experience and be able to share that experience with Amy. So thank you for asking, Mark Dutch. What's going on? Darren Does Things popping in to say hi. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. He's hanging out with his son. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. So yeah, I definitely do look forward to becoming a dad, and creating a little Tiger Woods. No, I'm kidding. But I am looking forward to it. I'm truly blessed, and I know it's a blessing, and I know it's a gift. So let's get into the price action, because we got to pay for this baby somehow. Let's go. Okay, so what happened today, right? What happened today? We're going to mark out 10 a.m. We're going to mark out start of the day. Come on. When do you guys wake up? I'm up six, so I'm looking at the charts by 7. And then we'll see what happens. So what happened today is it's very, very simple, right? So we had this downwards flag, okay? Downwards flag, and I warned you guys yesterday that we had jobs today. Jobs at 10 a.m., suggesting that we want people to lose their jobs. This sounds horrible, but we want people to lose their jobs, okay? Jobs, job openings, forecast 8.4 million. We came in at 8.059 million. So there's less jobs. What does that mean? In a nutshell, less jobs means companies aren't spending money because it's more expensive to borrow money. Therefore, they need to cut interest rates in order to make money cheaper to borrow so that they can spend more money to employ people. Does that make sense? Okay? I think that makes sense, right? You got Alex here, and he's employed by Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the company. And he is let go because Bitcoin has no money to spend on Alex anymore. Because Bitcoin borrows money, and therefore, when he's borrowing at 5% interest rate, it's expensive, right? So rates need to come down. So this is forecasting rate cuts is what it's doing. So losing jobs is bullish. Who would have thought, right? And that's the easiest explanation that I can give you, okay? So what happened? Flagging out. into the morning. We get the breakout. Now, this is what eked me this morning, okay? So I'm looking out for, I gave it to you guys early. I'm looking for the retest right here. I'm looking for it, baby. I gave you this setup first. This was my first setup I gave you in the Discord. And we did not come down to it, okay? I did not get long here. 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 I got long here. Okay, so what happened was I was looking out for the breakout retest right here. Okay, 1, 2. I was looking for this to come lower, retesting. It didn't come lower, and it continued to march upwards, okay? As it marched upwards, we got the news suggesting bullishness, right? Because jobs came in low. We had the pump and the dump, perfect Fibonacci golden pocket retracement where I got long from today, okay? That trade is right here in the Discord. Oopsie, right here. 69,407. I got long from 69,407, baby. Which I am still holding. I'm 70% out. Okay, I am 70% out. But hey, if it rips, it rips. Okay. Wick said, "Sorry, y'all. I'm coming. I'm on another stream watching Brad Garlinghouse interview. Lots of speculation around settlement / ETF announcements. Lots of XRP selling. Who knows? Hope you're doing well, Wick. Good to see you, man." So we got long from here. So the thing is we don't chase price. So we missed the entry here. We don't chase price. We let price run into jobs. Jobs does its thing. We wait for the retest, right? Perfect Fibonacci golden pocket within our area that we are looking for confluence of a continuation, right? So we go from swing low to swing high. We get the perfect bounce off of our golden pocket, and off to the races we go. We take money, and then I believe there was multiple opportunities here if you wanted to get long again, okay? So what were those opportunities would have been? Okay, we have a breakout from this downtrend here, and the retest and continuation here. Okay, we have, you could have used, I believe it was EMAs. We were holding the 55 really well all the way through this. So when we get away from that, you could have been just looking to run with the trend. Okay, there's many ways you could have got it into this. The last thing is, though, you don't want to chase price. Okay, you don't want to chase price. You want to be making sure that you're using good confluence and a good system throughout your trading ideas. Okay, so where are we now? We are up high, high, high. Amy Lives Crypto, what's going on? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Good to see you here. So now where are we at? Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Zooming out on our daily. Let's go to our 3-day. The 3 days where it's at. The 3 days where it's at. Okay? So, are we going to break out? That is the question. I want to know. We got 48% of people said they were long today. 12% saying no. 14% saying short only. And 25% saying no trade. I just want to know. Are we going to break out? Yes or no? Break out. I didn't even spell it right. Maybe I spell it wrong just to make Farmer upset. Breakout. Or are we going to get rejection? Okay? I just want to know. Tell me, baby girl, 'cause I need to know. And if you guys don't know, our friend Amy Lives Crypto, 159 subscribers. Go support a fellow content creator. She's in the chat. And this is my shilling of the day. In and out crypto. Hola, my man Rocco, amica mia. They won't let him post his his in and out crypto in Times Square. What is going on with these people, man? Don't they know what's good? Okay? Don't they know what's good? So go and check out him. Go get your beautiful attire, okay? I'm not talking about tires. I'm talking about clothing. All right? I want to know, have you ever seen ... What's going on? Oh my God, all the Olas are over here, man. Good to see you, Jimmy, in the chat as well. Tony Soprano saying fake out to 75 and then bear div and dump. So that would be interesting, right? The big whoop and then the big whoop on like a weekly, something like that, right? Because that would create a bear div. If we pumped up aggressively, even on like the 3-day, that would still create a bearish divergence, right? That would be scary, okay? That, I agree. This would scare me, especially if it's like a very aggressive blow off top. Like if it's like, right? I'm sorry about the sound effects. But if it's something like this and we get that on like a weekly bear div, money coming out. Let's say money comes, and then we get this red dot, VWAP crossover like this, head and shoulders pattern. Everybody's talking about it, right? That would scare the living bleep out of everybody, I think, wouldn't it? It'd scare me. It'd scare me. We all got diamond hands here, no? I don't know. I'd be pretty scared. I'd be pretty scared. Okay? So we're looking for the breakout. Now, me looking at this right now, what I would like to see is I would like to see a rejection. I would like to see this come down to here. Let's say 64,000. And then breakout. I would love to see this. This would be ideal in my opinion. Will we get that? I don't know. I'm patient enough for this. Are you? Are you patient enough for this? I can wait. I can wait. Okay? I don't know if you guys can wait. We're working on our patience. As traders, we have to work on our patience together, right? That's what I think is the big hard task. So if you want to work on yourself and join a great group of people, we got Billy Goat Tales tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I believe they're talking to Crypto Lifer. So if you want to talk to Crypto Lifer, get your lemon water and go and say hello. Okay? Billy Goat Tales. We always love Billy Goat Tales, okay? Now, if we break out from where we are right now, I could be, I would be worried about that. I would be worried about that bearish divergence, okay? I would. So, top-down analysis, baby. Let's do it. Okay, so we're anticipating for the 3-day. This is a bullish as F candle. Okay, so going into Wednesday, you can see that we are clearly bouncing off the zero line. Now, I was explaining this to someone today about how I love Market Cypher for forecasting the future, right? So we use the long-term time frames to forecast where we think price is going to go. So this bounce off the zero line and the room for the momentum wave to continue upwards suggests we have upside available to us, okay? We're not like up here with our momentum wave a little bit overbought, and our VWAP's up here, right? That's a bit of a different story. We have room, right? So this is looking good, and we have a little bit of flattening out on the money. Hopefully money can start ramping, which would give us a better sign. Now, when we flip over into our 2 and our daily, we can see that ramping beginning to have. So we're forecasting that ramping will start to happen for our 3-day and others. And you can also see that we haven't printed our 2-day yet, but come Wednesday, we will know if this is confirmed or not, okay? Which is bullish. We have positive stochastics, we have positive VWAP, and we have ramping of the money flow, which is suggesting a pump. Also, looking at this candle, this to me suggests that a confirmed green dot is imminent unless we get a massive, massive dump within the next 2 to 3 days, right? Because we're looking into Wednesday. So if we dump tomorrow, you know, we could be looking at a non-green dot and maybe just flattening out here. So this is why I love this. We love to look at this. Going over to our daily, we can see that we still have a lot of room as well, but our VWAP is overextended. So I was talking to you about this yesterday, how VWAP is quick in oscillation, which helps us really project on our long-term time frame. So you think about the daily, the candles are very slow. So we want to look at our quick oscillator to kind of forecast what's going to happen throughout the day, right? So we can see positive posturing here, but we also know that when we get about that 20 mark here on market cipher, VWAP tends to correct back down to the 0 line. You can see it multiple times here, right? So the evidence is that we would typically be looking for this to return down. Now there is a few outliers where you do get the big ramping up to about, 25, 30, and that's still possible. But right now I'm looking for a little bit of flattening out, okay, within the next day or two. Now that could change because we are looking at all this economic data that's coming out this week, and it doesn't really end, okay? So we got services tomorrow, right? We got a whole bunch of EA, China, Canadian stuff. I know Canada doesn't matter, but it does to me, okay? Interest rate decisions, very important to us in Canada. If they cut, then we're looking, and I think it's 80% right now that Canada's going to cut. So it's just, U.S. is typically last to cut because they run the world. Yeah, okay. I just went there. But we have farm payrolls and unemployment rate also on Friday. And if we look at jobs, which is down today, and then we look at unemployment rate, and it drops to 3.8%, or if unemployment rate goes up to 4%, people losing their jobs, then we could be looking for another catalyst for a pump at the end of the week. Okay, so wild week ahead of us. We're expecting a little bit of consolidation now that we've pushed up to the highs, okay? What we don't want to see, in my opinion, is we don't want to just see, God candle and then rejection. That is, my opinion, the worst case scenario for Bitcoin. We want to see consolidation, healthy price action onwards and upwards, right? If we see aggressive push up, we look for bearish divergence, right? And that could be detrimental to price action. So multiple things to consider, right? Yes, we want higher prices, but do we want it all at once? Well, pump it to 150,000, let us take profits and then dump it. Okay? Okay? That's maybe what we're looking for. Good to see you, Melissa. What's going on? What's going on? Jimmy's in the house. We got Mark Dutch in here. Lunar Beaches, Crypto. What's going on, my man? The Biomex. What's going on? Keto RXD, one of the queens in the house. What's going on? Billy Goat Tails. We shilling you, man. We shilling you as much as we can. Good to see every single one of you guys. Big time mindset. We want people to lose their jobs and pump Bitcoin. What the fuck? I know, right? I know, but that's what happens, right? Less people with jobs. Companies aren't spending as much because it's more expensive to borrow. Therefore, less people employed, right? So we want them to cut rates so they employ more people, so they spend more money. Therefore, less jobs, more bullish, okay? I had to wrap. It took me a while to understand some of these things, but over time, you learn. Either you learn by going short during today and you get wrecked, or you learn by listening to people who've been through it before and watch this stuff occur and creating that financial freedom together. And that's what we're all about here. Traders helping traders. So what's next? So we don't want to see that push up. However, we do have some key levels of resistance that we have pushed up to in the near term, okay? My big level of resistance is 71,000. I'm saying 70 again. I almost said 60. 71,669. Damn fine. Boom shaka shaka to me one more time. I don't know where all these songs are coming from today, but we're going to get low. Get low, get low, get low. To the window. 71,800. Let's call it, okay? And this would be a nice liquidity grab, okay? To I get excited. To the floor. To the window. Let's go. So you can see we have swept a bit of the liquidity, right? This is facts, right? So we can see that this pump has been good, right? So let's take a look quickly at these poor suckers here getting liquidated. My God. Don't you know how to use a stop loss? And if you were short from the top and you didn't take profit, this is your fault. But you can see we have a bunch $700,000 liquidation within the last 12 hours. Let's look at. We got $40 million worth of shorts being liquidated. Ski, goddamn. So you can see there is still liquidity above us, right? These guys, I don't know, man. If these guys are holding like this short here, man, like just close your trade, bro, because we're coming for you, right? We're coming for you. But nonetheless, there is still liquidity above here, okay? Whoever is, hoping we die from here, well, you're. I think that's wishful thinking. I don't think probabilities are in your favor. Let's put it that way. So we got our all-time high here, 73,000. Let's call it 74,000, okay? Straight up here. Are we going to go up and sweep this? Our next kind of liquidity zone here is around 72,900. I'm not sure. I wouldn't bet on it. But I am going to go over here. I'm going to put a vertical line here and see if we do have any stops along our way. So what do I mean by stops along our way? Well, I'm down into the 12-minute, the nitty-gritty. I'm going to get rid of all this stuff here. I'm going to get rid of this. And why did I put a vertical line? Because it's not easy to find these things when you're scrolling back on a short-term time frame. Okay, that's why. So you can see here, this is our top, right? So what I'm going to do is that you can see news flash right here, we're trading down here, right? So we have a stop up here. Let's pull volume within this area because this is really the only data we have, right? So we have our barrier to entry. I'm going to mark out this as a naked point of control, and POC, which are key areas that we are looking, and then our all-time high here. So we wanted to get more data, NPOC. We could put another one here at 72,500, which is another volume node as well. I'm going to leave that. So I just want to make sure that we are getting, the lows were respected here. Let's mark it out. 72,900. So we have a little bit more of an idea what's going to stop us in our tracks as we push up. So now we go back to our price action today. And we got a couple more levels to add to our trading plethora of support and resistance and key lines that we can look for a price to have a reaction. Whether we're getting long here and taking profits at these areas, okay, is how we use these. Or we look for price to pump. We could possibly be looking for shorts up there. Multiple things, right? So we have confluence within our areas. Now, let's go over to our 12-hour. Take a look at Market Cipher. Pushing onwards and upwards, a lot of room on Market Cipher. Money flows ramping in the green. Okay, so this is good. You can see we did get a little bit of a correction on our VWAP, but nonetheless, we are still pushing upwards on our 12-hour. A little bit of a correction here on our 4-hour. This is an ugly candle on our 4-hour, and typically we come back and we retest the highs. Okay, so this high here, we can say here, or we could get a better candle close maybe on a 1-hour. Let's go from here. And we could be possibly looking for a long retest of the highs. So you look for this to push up and continue like this, right? So always mark out your retest of your highs where you can look for a possible trade setup, okay? These always tend to work out quite well, and I think they typically are like 382. So if I go from swing low to swing high, you can see you got your 0.5, 382 area here. So you could be looking for that bounce within that area, okay? And that's just something that I've found useful when looking at the charts. The 4 hour though, ugly candle. We would like to see this push up a little bit. Otherwise, it's a big shooting star with a massive tail to the upside. So getting a little bit overextended here on our 4 hour, looking so that we can possibly cool off. Like I said, I would like to see consolidation and then continuation. That to me would be more healthy. Okay, so we're gonna keep our eyes peeled for that. Now, short-term time frames. What are we looking for in the near future? That's something that we always need to answer and kind of take a look. So let's pull some fibs. We have this area here that we are looking to target, and that is coming in right around 69,840. Let's pull a fib from the start of the move, which I believe would be right. I need 15-minute time frame, please. Start of the move is here, up to the top. So we do have a golden pocket just below that. So I'm going to make this a little bit more accurate down to here. Let's see if we have any order blocks. Ooh, big loud order block down below here. Within this area here. So you can see we did make an order block video if you don't see them right away, but you can see a big area that we look to revisit after an actual perfect double top, okay? Perfect double top, higher high, continuation downwards. I would look for this to lose this support and come back down and retest around 69,850, okay? That would be my initial thought. If we hold here and we continue to push up, a little bit of a swing failure pattern, bullish divergence in the short term, right? Something like this where you're coming down like that, creating that bull div here, where you're actually getting higher high or lower lows and continuation here, where you're just looking for this to ramp back up and continue to push, okay? Overall, though, double top, I would think it would come back down to here before continuing onwards and upwards. Now, if you guys don't mind, I would really appreciate it if you could throw all your altcoins in the chat down below, okay? That would be great. And I think Crypto Pollo said he was going to count them up. And he can throw LDO in there because he knows I appreciate him. And while we do that, we're going to play a little bit of a tune. And then we're going to look at your favorite altcoins, guys, because that's why we're here. We're here to try and help you guys be profitable traders every single day, hopefully creating wealth for you and your families so that we can all grow together. The edge here is simply traders helping traders. Join the Discord. Come and hang out. Let's all look at it together. Let's build an edge together. Let's grow together. Let's make money together. That's how it is over here at Alexo Crypto. So I'm very grateful for every single one of you guys hanging out with me today. It's been a beautiful day. Bitcoin's flying up and away, as Nono would say. And I do think Nono said yesterday that we were going to pump. Am I wrong? Nono said we are going to pump yesterday. That's all I got to say. No.
Making them moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolio's taking well over exceptional pain. I'm chopping this.
Rolling over right now, coming into this little order block right here.
You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets.
Coming down, grabbing late shorts. From the move up. Let's see if we get a bounce. So you pull the fib, you look for the bounce. Golden pocket.
On the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low.
Cluck, motherfuckers.
Crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to
something like
digital.
That.
Alexo, crypto, on the cover, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. fan base like my
Are we all
wallet, yo.
going long?
Stay true to
200x?
the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
Back up to retest.
Crypto. Alexo, crypto.
All right, we should have those alts just about now, ready to go. I'm just going to do one off the top because I seen you guys take the Solana trade. I just want to see if this bounces. Bounce? 1 or 2? 2 is no bounce. 1 is a bounce. I say bounce. I'm in the bounce crew. Thank you so much, Crypto Pollo, man. Is the TA going to work or what? Is the TA going to work? But see, my target would be this would have to be really tight. Like this. Come on. The only place in the world where men are yelling, "Fill me." I just went there. I just went there. Hey, Alex, how was vacation? Haven't been back on here till now. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you're doing well, man. Vacation was incredible. Incredible. Yeah, me and Mrs. Otter crushing it. So we're going to go over to Solana. Good to see you, Chris. Whew, what a trade. Kyle's out of this trade now, but this was given in advance from another trader, Kyle from InvestorShare, which a lot of you guys know. The breakout continuation. Looking good here. Nick Elgard, could you look at Arrow? Yeah, of course, my man. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. We'll look at that after we do Solana, my friend. So Solana, Bobana. What was the Solana song we were singing? So looking at this big exhaustion wick coming up at key level of resistance. Okay, so for me, Solana has to get above, this 169 and hold. And why is that? So when we look over here on our daily time frame, right, we can simply see that Solana has either traded below this area where it fell down and it consolidated, or it's traded above this area. So these are my two trading areas where we see Solana putting in a range. Okay, so we see a range and a range. So for me, getting above here, holding it as support suggests continuation. Okay, until then, we wait. So it's up there now, right? It's up there now. So when we zoom in here, the daily, we got a nice trigger wave oscillating above the 0 line, trigger waving down below. We would like to see money coming back in. Okay, it's not there yet, but we would like to see money coming back into the asset. Now, the 12-hour here, we got this beautiful kind of trigger wave here. So what I would expect here is this with continuation, right? I want to see continuation on our higher term time frames. Going into our 4-hour now, what do we see? We see that we have crossed over the 0 line, and we are approaching the 0 line with our money flow. So that's a good sign after an aggressive move today. However, getting above and holding the $68 is going to be critical for the price action. Now, typically when you break out of a downtrend, you can look for the retest, right? So you can look for this to come back down and then continue. Okay, a lot of people in the Discord got long from here today. So congratulations to all of you guys who made your money. Great job. Great job. I love seeing you guys win. That's like, gets me off. Okay, enough of that. So now that we've bounced from this area, that I do believe I gave Farmer this bounce area yesterday. Correct me if I'm wrong, Farmer, but I do believe you asked me for some Solana TA last night, and I gave you this box here for a long. Just saying. Just saying, okay? I'm just saying. This was given last night for a long. And then the breakout trade was given this morning from Kyle. So amazing to see you guys crush it. And that's what's out. Oh my God, it's the first time. Guys, this is a first time for everything moment, okay? First time for everything. This is what Streamlabs just said to me. We got 94 people here and 55 likes. Let's get those likes up to the viewers and continue doing all of our TA for you guys. Hopefully getting through all these altcoins. So right now, we want to see Solana hold this area. What else can we look at? We can look at a retest of the highs. Like I just said with Bitcoin, you want to look for this retest, right? And if this lines up with a golden pocket, which we will check right now. Oh, look at that. We can look for this area for a bounce, okay? That would be my bounce area. Actually, this would come down here. And we have a beautiful trend line coming up. So if we do trickle down here on Solana, let's say we trickle down and then we bounce, that would be a great area. If we don't hold this 168 area, okay? 168 is going to be my line in the sand where I would like to see us hold and continue upwards. So we'll bring this little box up here. We'll shrink it down because it's very minuscule, but if it holds here, great. We look to push back up into the top of the range, which would be, if we zoom out here, up into this area here. And I would think it would come back and get the naked point of control, which is literally, it's not naked anymore, but it's up here. And it has been touched already. So I would look for it to come back up to like 176, as we can see here on our volume indicator. So 176, between 172 and 176. You can see the volume node here, and then you're probably challenging back up to 185 eventually, right? But this is your range you want to be oscillating within, right? All the way back up to our value area high, which is around 191. Okay, so that would be the target if you're looking for more of a macro long trade, okay? Where you're looking to get the value area high, protect yourself below these lows, and you're looking for that on Solana. Let's go over to our friend Aero. I like those chocolate bars, Aerodrome. Aero bar, the bubbles, man. It's all about the bubbles, right? Okay, so looking at Aero here. The one thing that I was concerned about yesterday, because we did do TA on this yesterday, and it still remains true, is that we were making a lower low, okay? So when we look at the price action here in the structure, down from here, sorry, or up or sideways. What's going on, Gio? Good to see you, bro. Up only, bro. So the concern here is the lower low, right? You're breaking structure to the downside. This is not good at all. So what you would typically expect is for a retest and then continuation down, probably retesting the order blocks down below here, right? That would be what I would be looking for, retesting this one or this one, right? The only thing up only is Alex O Crypto's beatboxing skills. Hit the likes. Trader Geo. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 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 boom. And then Trader Geo singing. Well, we got to make a song, bro. DGen Market Cypher family song. Oh. Let's go. The pickle's in the house. You can clip it all you want, bro. What is mine is yours. Market cipher midgets unite. You know, that's what it's all about. So yeah, arrow beaten up, looking for the bounce on arrow. So what would we want to see here? If we don't come back and test these order blocks, okay? Because we know there's order blocks down here. Liquidity, blah, 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 blah. It's all down there, right? So you want to see stronger market structure. Like we were talking about yesterday, we have this downtrend here that we're eyeing up. Look at the perfect bounce off of our support, okay, that we marked out yesterday and we identified yesterday. So we marked out this 103 area. And then for this, we want to see a higher low and a higher high, right? We want to see that structure being formed for continuation. Your key level of resistance, as we also noted yesterday, is at 109. Okay, so getting above 109 and changing structure to the upside is what we want to look. We want to look for bottoming structure, right? We want to see, okay, swing failure down. Like this isn't a very clear low in my opinion. You want to see maybe something like this, and then that higher high, higher low, and then you're off to the races, okay? And you're looking for this entry here, or this entry here, right? Of that continuation out, break of structure. Let's say you get a break of structure here. You're looking for this to enter here, or you're looking for this break of structure here and looking for this entry here. Okay, that's going to be your bottoming structure. On arrow right now, it's got to get above 109, hold 109, and then try to break out of this downwards trend. Until then, not looking too good. It's not looking too good because it's lost these lows. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of energy to get back up here. Okay, a little bit of bull pushing. Hey, Otter Gang, got a mate from Doha here, just dropping in to hit the like and show some love. Much love, Nick Musgrave. My man, don't mess around in the Discord. This guy will chop you and get rid of you because we don't like no poison in our Discord. If you're new here and you want to hang out and you want to learn some things and you want to grow and make a lot of money, because all the trades were given in events today, then come and hang out. Otherwise, don't be a douchebag, or be a douchebag and F off. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Trading is stressful enough, okay? So on arrow here, we want to see that bounce, right? You do have a golden pocket down here. So for me, a swing failure pattern into the golden pocket, grabbing the order block down here, bouncing off of this area here, bullish divergence to the upside is what I would look for, okay? Otherwise, you're looking for higher highs and higher lows, getting above this and pushing outwards like I just showed you. And that's what I would be looking for on arrow, okay? And until then, I'd be patient, but you are expecting downside where you're looking for this thing to push up and continue down because you're losing this key level down here, okay? So patience on arrow, look for that bottoming signal, and hopefully it all works out for you, my man. Thank you for the super chat. Let's go over to Turbo. We got Turbo Balls, Soul Turbo Balls. That's what I read here. Turbo time, baby. So looking at Turbo, where are we going to go on MEXC? I don't know if I like MEXC. I mean, why not? So Turbo. Is Turbo a meme coin? Am I wrong here? The Turbo is NA bull flag, right? Breakout retest. Looks like it. Yeah. Turbo is the new TRB. There ain't nothing like TRB, baby. Have you heard of TRB? So you guys, meme coins are hot right now. So looking at Turbo, money's coming back into the asset on the 1 hour. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour looks good. Bounce off the 0 line here. Almost came out, but nonetheless, it is bouncing here. A little bit overextended here on your VWAP on the 4 hour. However, I do like when I see a big gap between the stochastics and the RSI. This suggests continuation this way, right? So what the signal is you look for this stochastics RSI to turn green. When it turns green, this regular RSI typically catches up and you look to pump, okay? And it works in the opposite direction. Whenever you get a big gap between the stochastics and the RSI on market cipher, it typically plays out quite nicely. Okay? It's a ChatGPT meme. The creator does what the ChatGPT says. To do everything, even the logo is AI generated. That's interesting. That's interesting. BTC is going for my setup. The swing failure pattern. Coming back, retesting the highs. Yeah, look at this. BTC coming back, bouncing, retesting the highs. Now it's coming back down. Crazy, eh? It's crazy how it works, eh? We know nothing here. We know nothing. We're just here pressing buy and sell. Pressing buy and sell, check the P&L. So Turbo is breaking out. So what do we see? We see this downwards trend line, however you want to draw it. I mean, you could draw it here. That would be more accurate, yeah. So you draw it here. You look at this. You're like, hey, Alexo Crypto, you're not only retesting the highs, but you're retesting the breakout of the downtrend, right? So this, to me, if you want, could be a possible trade idea, okay? This is very, very technically sound, okay? And you could take this all the way up to maybe the top of this volume node here, right? Which is actually quite a big move, okay? 10% move. And if you wanted to, you could ride this into the sunset. Who knows how high it will go, but all the way up to the value area high, retesting the lows here. That would be my idea if you are looking for this. So quite possible, okay? I ain't here to tell you to trade meme coins, okay? I'm here to say practice good risk management, okay? That's all I got to say, is practice good risk management. Money's coming in, a little bit overcooked, coming back down, retesting these lows. Okay, I would draw this trend line here. Make this a little bit more accurate. Point of control. Okay. There's your trade setup, man. Proud of you, Alex O. Get commercials midstream now. Who would have thought, eh? I'm getting a phone call. Hey, brother. I'm doing a live stream right now. Can I call you after? Yeah, we'll figure that out. Okay, I'll call you back. All right, later. That's my golfing friend. You never not answer your friend who you golf with, okay? Oh, man. So, yeah, that's what I would be looking for here on Turbo. Thank you so much, Biomex, for the $2 super chat, man. Yeah, I mean, we got monetized, and, you know, we're very... Is this a commercial? Post is full of banter, man. Watch out. So I'd be looking at this. Protect yourself below these lows here and look for this to run. Lower your leverage. Lower your margin, okay? Use good risk management. This is gambling at its best, okay? If you want to put a 3x of whatever you want to do, just be friggin' safe, okay? Please. Okay, so that's what I would look for on Turbo. Yeah, I have bought Pepe Bonk, Whiff, Snack, and Myro. I've put $1,000 like 4 or 5 months ago. They're all doing great. Okay? That's it. Just holding it. Who knows? If they go to zero, who cares? But they're doing actually really well, which is actually funny. I have a theory that Alex O is trying to grow out his bangs. I'm not, no. There's one thing. I have to share this with you guys. Okay, you know how all the kids All the kids these days, I don't know what's wrong with them. They have great hair. You're a young kid, right? Isn't it true, okay, that tell me I'm wrong, okay? All kids these days, they all look like llamas. Like they all look like this. I'm sorry, we're taking an intermission. Every kid today looks like this. Every kid. Did you guys have you guys seen that? You go by a high school today. Like we had gelled hair in the 90s, okay? But every kid looks like this. I don't know how to do it. But this is called the llama pattern, okay? It's a new hairstyle. I'm going to buzz my kid's head if it looks like that. Oh, man. Okay, let's go over to balls. You guys have, I don't know. Where's this token? Balls. Is this the token here? What are you making me look at? What are you making me look at? Let me know what the ticker is. And you guys are really putting me on today. You guys are really putting me on today. What do you guys make? Do we want to trade or do we want to gamble? I appreciate you guys. Holy balls. Holy balls is Alexander G's. Holy balls. Okay, we're going to go over to Chromia. What's the ticker for Chromia? Is this it here? CHR? Holy balls. Come on. What have you guys done to my stream? Okay. Okay. Maybe possible. These guys, man. Okay, if you want to request a real altcoin, now's your chance. Put it in the chat. I would love to do it for you. Looking at this, you've made higher highs. That's a good sign. You've pushed back up to the support level here, looking for a continuation here on Chromia. This is decent move here. I would track it this way. Zooming in a little bit here. Pendle. There we go. Pendle. Welsh. Okay, beautiful bounce here. Needs to get above here. Key level of support there. Looking for a continuation within here. Point of control. Let's see if we find it. I would look here instead of there. I would pull fib here, going down here. If you are looking to possibly long this thing, I would be looking here. Otherwise, you're looking for a rejection up at these highs here, okay? And that would be your beautiful trade setup for Chromia, okay? Sick, oh my God, the sky is falling. Yeah. We drew it out. We should have left the drawing on. The drawing went like this. So coming down, losing the support, retesting halfway, coming back down to here, then the bounce back up. And this is probably a zig and a zag too. That was the drawing. Okay. Welsh on STX. Illuvium and Not. Not has pumped like crazy, hasn't it? Okay. So Chromia, you got your levels here. Looking for the bounce from here. Long from 34 cents. Rejection from 38 cents. Okay. Looking for this to come back down. Retest this level here. If it does, you're looking for that long. Looking for that continuation to the upside. Okay. That's what I would be looking for in the near future. You got to put it in line to where the day is so that when we look back on it, you protect it between here and here. And you look for the continuation there. Okay. Let's go over to... I made little 800% on Not this past weekend. That's incredible, man. Great job, man. Great job. Let's go over to Jasmy. Jasmy's looking bullish as ever, right? Very bullish narrative. So how do you trade something like this? Well, when something is ripping, I always suggest throwing on move EMAs, okay? A 9, a 21, and a 55, okay? When you get below the 21 on a 4-hour, you look to long, okay? When you touch the 55 on a 1-hour, you look to long. 55, okay, you missed it here. Here, you would have been gravy, anywhere in here, okay? EMAs, use them in something that's ripping, okay? You could have used it today in Bitcoin, right? You go over to Bitcoin, you go on your 3-minute chart. I was suggesting this to you earlier. You throw on your EMAs, your 5-minute EMA, you're looking for your 55. Anything that touches that 55, you're pressing buy. Buy, almost buy, right? Okay? Helps you with trends, guys. It's very helpful. Don't limit yourself to the tools. Just get used to using them. I use VWAP and standard deviations as well. I was going to do a video on standard deviations here. That's on my scalping playbook, but I'll make a video for that eventually. You're above the 200 moving average. You're bullish, and you're looking for the retest back down to these key levels. Okay? Jasmy is ripping. You can also track momentum, which Kyle teaches very well, where you go from the low here, you extend this thing out, and you look for the retest back down to the trend line. Okay? Let's zoom out. Jasmy, all-time highs, yeah? Not yet. Jasmy's got a little bit of work to do. So let's go over here on Jasmy and let's look at some key areas that we are looking for as support and resistance. Well, you can clearly see here, we got a big level here. A big level here that we're currently trading at. We got some highs up here, which I would mark out anyways. We got resistance here. And then we have some highs up here. Okay, so this just helps us really isolate price, right? When we go over to here. Moral of the story today, breakout, traders wrecked. That's the one. I truly hate when I get the alpha and I say, what an idiot, and ignore. You're amazing, Alex. Thank you, Deuces. You're amazing too, man. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your kindness. It means a lot to me. It's nice to have good people in here. And it's not easy trading and then trying to stream. Like I feel like I get here and I'm like exhausted from putting all my focus in and trading today, and then we're doing it again, right? So thank you. I appreciate your kind words. That means a lot to me. So we have some key levels here. Look how well they've worked. You can also mark out down below here. So we look for these to hold, act as support and resistances. You have them now. Add them to your charts for Jasmy, okay? You can see how I just marked those out from previous price action and look at how well they reflect on the charts right now, right? So we look for this level to hold. we look for this to continue on its way up. We know that we have clear support. From looking at that volume node, I would say that this 3.6 cents area is going to be your major level of support. So if you do lose this area, let's pull a fib from swing low to swing high. And then you can see we have a golden pocket 786 zone within this area that we can look for potential longs on Jasmy, right? So that would be my thought. We were looking for a continuation, bullish narrative. What was the news? Was it like I heard an Apple deal or something with Jasmy? Something crazy like that. So looking good nonetheless. Okay, so continuation here on Jasmy. Pull the trend line. Look for these key levels of support and resistance. 3.3, 3.65, 3.93, and 4. Let's call it 4.2. Okay, and use those levels in confluence. But overall, massive rip to the upside, a little bit overextended right now. So I would expect a retracement back down here and then a continuation back up. Okay. ADA is showing some strength. Yeah, for sure. I went over ADA at the beginning of the stream quickly. And yeah, like ADA is showing some strength. It's a lagger. It needs to get above 48 cents and then look for the retest. Until then, big, huge fair value gap within here. Look for this to continue up there. But until it really shows, ADA is a lagger. We know that about ADA, but it's it's not looking too good, right? Let's see if it breaks out. I'd be patient with ADA. Let's go over to NOT. I don't even know what this NOT is. If anybody wants to fill me in on what NOT is, let me know, because it's absolutely bloody ripping, okay? Absolutely ripping. Like I said, what do we do in this era? Starting to get Streamlab errors? No, nothing yet. Streamlabs is still okay. We're still okay on the Streamlabs. Nothing yet. Yeah, we're still good here. Okay. I've been lifting again. Watch out. So Schaefer's meme coin. Oh man, we missed Schaefer. So what did I say? We're gonna throw a moving average on something like this, right? And you can see that it has on the 4 hour. So when looking at moving averages, this is an EMA, not an SMA or a MA. This is an EMA. I prefer EMAs. Okay. You want to see deviation between the moving averages. What do I mean by deviation? Well, see how the 1 hour, see how the 4 hour doesn't really touch the 21 or the 55 here, right? There's not much action on it. But when I go to the 1 hour, you get action on all three, okay? So when you get close to the 55, you're looking for potential longs, okay? And that's what you really want to find on something like this. Now, what we can see is we did get a very blow off top where we are creating some sort of downwards trend line here. So we can look at this for potential breakout. I mean, there's not a lot of data here, right? So you can look for that. We can pull volume here. We can see that we do have some key levels of support and resistance throughout. Expand this out. And we can be looking at these key areas here. Point of control and value area high to just get an idea of what we're looking for on price, right? And by doing this, we've isolated it, right? I always talk about isolating price, getting it within a box, right? If price is in here, we want to long the lows and short the highs. And that's as basic as it gets. And then in confluence with other things such as fibs, such as EMAs, right? We can look to trade it and make money off of it with multiple confluences pointing in the same direction, right? So we pull a fib here. Look at how perfect it bounced off the golden pocket. Pushed up, bounced off the golden pocket. Pushed up, we see exhaustion, pushing down again. So I'm looking for it to come back down to here. Why is that? Is because I can see prices being pushed down from here. So this is going to be my buy level 786 matched up with a key level of support and resistance, right? And we want to go with the trend, which is up, right? So I would be looking for this to hold. We can also draw, I just saw it now, a trend line coming up this way. Okay, so as this curls up here, we're going to get a decision, right? We're going to get a decision whether it's down or whether it's up, right? So isolate price, look for it to come back down to this area here. You can expand this a little bit to match in with here, and you're looking for a continuation, right? And you're going to get the move, right? You can see this is no joke. In between these here is 8 to 9% between them, right? So that's what we'll be looking for a continuation here on not very nice. I like not sexy time. I like you. That was for Mark. One day, I told Mark one day that we'll do a whole stream in Borat's voice. Cousin Bilo. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay, let's do Illuvium. Where's my Illuvium chart? The gaming token. Beam's rival, right? No, this is actually a game. Yeah, Illuvium. It looks nice, right? It looks nice, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Gaming is risque, in my opinion. Beam, Super is probably your better gaming plays. I hold Beam. Okay, pick one. It's an ecosystem play, right? It's not the token itself for the game. It's just the ecosystem, whatever, built on Avalanche, that kind of deal, right? Play the game. So, nice move, failing to get above these highs, right? So just continuing to put in lower highs, right? So literally need to see it push out of this area here. That's going to be critical for Illuvium. Bullish engulfing, push to the upside, very nice move. Momentum to the upside. Money's not really coming in on the 12-hour yet, probably the 4-hour more so. Yeah, 4-hour coming in, a little bit overcooked, flagging out right now, looking for a push up. We have a key level of support that we have crossed over, flipped it, so this would be our support level at 91.71, looking for that to hold and continue to push, right? We can track momentum. I think we're out of it now. Yeah, we're basically breaking down. So I would look for this to flag and then pop, right? And then get above this key level of resistance right around $98. Okay, $98 is going to be that critical area for you to get past. But if we are looking for trades in the short term, let's go over to our 1 hour. I'm going to track this trend line, see if we bounce off of it right now, but it doesn't look too good. Yeah, so for me right now, I want to see it hold this 91.81. Otherwise, you're coming back to revisit previous highs, right? So that would be right here. That's your next stop, because you can clearly see support, resistance, 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 support, support, pushing up, getting above, holding it, pushing out, right? So if you lose this level here, which is right around $92, you're coming back down to $87.70. Okay, so you look for the long here. You protect yourself below these lows here. Otherwise, you look for the long down here. And you're still trying to get above that $98, either which way. Okay, so that's what you're looking for on Illuvium. ICP, in the place to be. Boom, 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 boom. Where's my ICP chart? I feel like I'm either unorganized or things have disappeared on me. I can't see it. It's even blue. 4-hour ICP. Okay, 12-hour ICP. Wow, we really lost that upwards momentum here, eh? Wow, that was last week. Okay. Good vacation for me, not so good for ICP. So looking at this here, yeah, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. ICP had that bullish run, best technology, you know, ICP is the best technology. Whatever your technology does, congratulations, it's still down. So we have our buy zone at $11, and then like literally right now we're banging on that on the resistance to just getting up and trading within this zone here, right? You can clearly see this zone here, right? You want to sell up at 13.60 and you want to buy sub $12. Okay, that is ICP in a nutshell right now. If we go into our 4-hour, we have started to make higher highs. So that's a good sign. Okay, that's a good sign. Is that we have pushed up here. We're looking to hold $12.20 as support. But right now, this is choppy as ever. Choppy as ever. Holding some sort of support line down here. But nonetheless, needs to get above and hold here in order to push upwards. Okay, so that's what I would be looking for on ICP. If you want to get into like the nitty gritty of ICP, very choppy, very difficult trading wise, in my opinion. Anything like this that looks like almost like a thick bar, doesn't look like smooth price action. Like this is pretty smooth price action here. But this is not fun. Okay, not fun. So you look for this to hold. Very simple. Messed that one up. Sorry. You look for this one to hold. And you look for it to continue to push. Higher highs, your lower lows. If you are going to retest, like I said, we're looking for this high, right? And that continuation here, which we're at right now. And then you're looking to get back up and trading above these highs here. You need to take these out in order to continue bullishly. Okay, these are going to be your big papas to get out of the way. What's going on, Reapers? Good to see you. Good to see you, Tesla Man. Wick, Post, Amy Lives Crypto, Mark Dutch. I'm just going to go through the list again. Jorn Besser. Good to see you. Tony Soprano, TRD Farmer. My guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting this channel. Do we have anything else? Last but not least, come on, give me something good. What is going to make us all the money in the world besides Bitcoin and NVIDIA? I wanted to take a quick look at Render for my damn self. Let's take a look at Render. You guys like Render? Put a 1 in the chat if you guys like Render. Ooh, Render's getting beat up. We'll look at Rune after. Rune is a good token. Thank you, Jorn Besser. I appreciate you, bro. So, Render getting back up to $10. Psychological $10, eh? We got this big buy zone down here on Render. As long as it holds this buy zone, I do believe Render's pretty bullish, okay? We were buying down here, which is okay. In my opinion, we're up, you know, almost 3x here. So, for me right now, Render, holding on. It doesn't look like it's changed much. Still hasn't taken out these highs. I'd like to see it take out those highs, come back, and then continue. This was the NVIDIA earnings, okay, going into earnings, pumped, dumped on everybody's head. That's when we took that amazing BitTensor trade, and now it's kind of lackluster, flat, okay? Flat range, we look for the break of the range, or the loss of the range. Either way, you buy the lows, you sell the highs, right? Or you look for the continuation of the play. Okay? Let's go over to Rune. Last but not least, guys, thank you guys for supporting this channel. Always a good time. Whew. So it looks like we gave a Rune trade setup yesterday. And And it survived. It survived somehow, some way. So we're looking for that breakout, retest, continuation on Rune. That's what I see from yesterday. Okay, we didn't get the breakout. We just consolidated. Okay, so we did this. Consolidation. Getting above that $6.12. Nice move, okay? Let's draw this trend line here. I would look for 6125 to hold here, looking for that push back up. We're targeting the lows here, right? We're targeting the lows here. If you do fall down below, you are going to look to possibly long from these highs right here. So I would bring this one down a little bit, and I'd be looking around here, okay? That's what I'd be looking for if I was going to trade this. Overall, though, Rune has had one of the more, Rune, Near. Some of these have had a lot bullish, like Near's got a nice bullish chart as well. Rune, Notcoin, right? There's still some bullish charts. Quant, however, looks like shit, right? But some of these coins that are very, undervalued, that means there's more upside for them, right? If they've had pumps, Quant, falling flag, Rune, looking a little bit better, right? Pushing out, looking for that continuation. Long term, looking for that push out. We had our big sell wall here, which worked out pretty well, just revisiting the highs, but looking for that continuation on Rune from $6.98. Hopefully it can come back and reclaim $6.50. That would be the target. And wow, guys, we have made it through a whole stream without going laggy. Can you explain why you told Rune looking bullish by seeing the chart? Yeah, I can go over that really quickly here. Okay, so why is it a bullish chart? When we compare things, right, everything in crypto has done this. It has pushed up, and it has pushed up, it's consolidated and crashed, all right? And then come back and retested lows, right? Now we are making some charts. We go over to Quant. Have not reclaimed those lows. We've pushed up, and we've lost, and we've not reclaimed any kind of momentum upside. Okay, when we look at Near, you can see we pushed up, we consolidated, we dropped, retesting highs, and then we have created higher highs and higher lows all the way up. So this looks healthy, right? Whereas something else like, I don't know, IMX looking okay. Some of these look okay, right? This is a bear flag, but it's still making higher lows, right? We look at ICP, right? Pushed up, consolidation, dumped back down to previous lows, hasn't started to create higher highs and higher lows, okay? When we look at Rune, we can see it has started to create higher lows. So that's why we want to see this. Everything is pushed up, consolidation, dumped. Some things have just trickled like this. Some things have trickled up, and some things have been flat, as we just showed you, right? So clearly, some things are stronger than others, right? Some things have narratives behind them, right? Some things have been just doing their own thing too. If we look at something that's bullish right now, Caspa pushed up, consolidated, pumped. Pushed up, consolidated, pumped. Very different chart. Same pattern though. Push, consolidation, pump. Consolidation, pump. Very, very repeatable pattern on Caspa, right? So you always want to take a look from the back, zooming out as possible, right? Super, pushed up, consolidated, pushed up, consolidated, but making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, so a little bit stronger. It's not falling downwards, right? But then you go over to anything else, and some of them look bearish. Look at Jupiter here. Pushed up, consolidated, dumped, pushing onwards and upwards, right? Positive looking chart. And that's what I mean by that. And hopefully that makes sense. Okay? $2.22 from TM. Same going looking at Mossy. Mossy. Extreme. I don't. Is this like Messi's grassy friend? Moss coin? Do I have to go on a Solana website or something? I want to look at this for you, TM, but I can't find it, my man. Come back anytime. I would love. Yeah, Solana meme chain coin. Dex tools, yeah. I mean, we know what we're going to see, right? We know what we're going to see. Mossy. Here's your Mossy. Okay. Speculation. Hey, it's part of the game, okay? It's part of the game. You can create generational wealth however you want to do it. Look into stuff like this if it's your thing, okay? I'm all for making money however you want to do it. Maybe teach me a little bit. I don't use this. I trade Bitcoin mostly. So thank you for bringing it to our attention, but maybe you guys can educate me. You guys don't want to let me go today. Going over to Link. I do appreciate the super chat though, TM. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. So Link, we're looking for the long from yesterday. Just best buy and hope. So Link, we're looking for it to return back down to 1758. The trade setup is still there. Trade setup's still there. You might even get a better entry. Revisiting the highs, looking for a continuation here on Link. Okay, pushing back up. I would be targeting for it. I would hopefully for it to hold, getting back up to at least 1850. Okay, that's what I'm looking for on Link. Very beautiful move upwards and out on Link. Okay, guys. That's enough out of me, okay? Thank you so much. We made it through a whole stream. It's amazing. Streamlabs has been absolutely terrible to us, but we're back. It's been a great live stream. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, supporting this channel. Like and subscribe. Join us in the free Discord. All those good things. I will see you guys tomorrow. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves. Data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game. So participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate. Get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto. Fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing